Hey guys, we're going to be in James chapter 1. James chapter 1, we're going to read 9, 10, and 11. Verses 9, 10, 11. It says this: Let the brother of low degree rejoice, and that he is exalted, but the rich, and that he is made low, because as the flowers of the grass, he shall pass away. For the sun is no sooner risen with a burning heat, but it withereth the grass, and the flower thereof falleth, and the grace of the fashion of it perisheth. So also the rich man fade away in his ways. Somebody said, well, the Bible seems to be against the rich. Now, there's an awful lot of people who are wealthy, Abraham and a lot of his descendants as such, and Solomon, these people who had riches and things. It's not so much that it's against riches, it's against what riches do to us. And so the whole premise here is it is very, very difficult. Even Jesus says it's difficult for the rich to come to him because they don't want to give up whatever power and whatever access money gives them to the world. It is so very hard because we want to believe in the eternal. Yet this temporal, this world on this side, this temporary thing that we're involved in here, we think we've got to have this and this and this, and if we don't have this, it's going to be, we're going to suffer here and here and here, and we don't, and then we think we're missing out. There are things that the fear of missing out, FOMO as they call it, the fear of missing out. But here's the thing. Everything fades and goes away. Everything deteriorates. And so if we look at, houses that we build, all of this, it's like, we're looking at a new roof probably in the next, few years or something on our home. And I think to myself, look at that cost. Look at how much money it costs just to keep your house renewed, and how much money and all this and things like that. But here's the thing. Here's what the Bible is teaching us. There are so many things that are far more important and far more life changing than money. Okay, yes, we have to have money. We have to have food. We have to have utilities. All these things. I get it. Food is. Money's important. It's up there. Ranks up there with oxygen when it comes to. You got to have it in order to have the things that you need. But here's the thing. What we have to realize is all of it is going to fade, and nobody's going to care. All those people who obtain and gain and accumulate, when at the end of the day, when you pass away, it's like, well, we passed away with the most toys. I did the best I could with the life I had, and it passed away with the most toys. God doesn't care about that. All of that's gonna be in a junkyard somewhere. Somebody's gonna sell it. Your kids are gonna sell it eventually. Your grandkids are gonna sell it. They don't have any kind of tie to it, no emotional tie to it. So it's all going to fade. And that's what it's saying here. In essence, it's like, look, the sun's going to come around and it's going to fade that. Think about this. The sun would come through our back door. And we had a cat at the time named Socks. And Socks would lay right there because it was warm. But what we didn't realize was happening until it was too late is, think about this, the power of that sun just rising up for a couple of hours a day. A couple of hours a day, it was right there on that wood. It took the color out of the wood. It took the color out of the wood. It lightened it up. Okay. Look, every turn of this wheel we call the world, things are deteriorating. Things are being wiped away that we thought were important. Okay. We're getting older. I'm getting older. We're all going to get older. And by the way, here's the thing. Here's the statistics. 1 out of every 1 is going to pass away. We're all going to leave here. What were the things that were important to us? Was it just accumulation? Certainly you want to take care of your family. Or was it, I'm going to live the best life I can for Jesus Christ, and I'm going to invest in the eternal. I'm going to invest in the eternal. I'm trying to do that and also take care of a family here. It can be tough, but remember, everything here, everything, including your legacy, is going to fade. All right. And so we have to make sure that we are giving and working toward the eternal and what's happening out there, because this is temporal. It's just here for right now. And God, and here's the thing. No matter how much you accumulate, eventually it's going to be brought to naught. It's going to be brought to nothing. Okay. So pursue the things of Jesus Christ. Of course, pursue investments, all those other things like that. You can to take care of your family, but remember, pursue the eternal, because that is the only thing that will last. Nothing here will last. There'll be a day that these walls behind me will be torn down. There'll be a day that they no longer are here, but there won't be a day that my soul will not be alive. And I want it to be alive with Jesus. Amen. See you guys. Bye-bye.